And that's Ram. Yo! Hello, XV. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. You missed our war room planning a second ago. Now we're going over the games I've been working on. So if you guys are... Sorry, I was looking at myself. If you guys are a fan of the game Honey Pop, you'll probably enjoy this, especially because you'll actually be able to play this game in public and you won't have to worry about your mother walking in the room and catching you mid last level of Honey Pop session. Let's go. Hold up. All right, gotta go. I'll be right back, or be back later. I'm sorry. What? Don't answer the question. Welcome into my game development studio in pain and misery and woe. And my mom already caught me watching Etchy. Oh, then you'll be perfectly fine with this as well. Congrats. You'll be one of the few, the proud, and the brave. Can I shrink this down? Can I shrink this down? It's great. There we go. Boy. Welcome to the pain, the misery, and the woe that I have been doing for the last week. I've done this in a week. A week. I want you to remember this. Here is the section of my grid. Yes? Playing Honey Pop in your house, so it's got to be like playing FNAF IRL. I guess we could say that with a mixture of the fun Bond stories and events from Persona 5, yeah? Cute UI. Yeah, we're going to be working on this. I like the vibe of it. This game is supposed to be very kind of slice of life, kind of funish. So let's start up and load up my game real quick, which is going to need a whole other window capture. This is a very technical, non-technical. Window capture. Coding. It is a beast in of itself. Okay, let me do that. I'll put that there. You can come down here. Actually, you can sit right there on this one. All right, let me load up the game. I don't think you guys can see it from here. No, you cannot. That's why I made a second one. Oh wait, can you guys not see it? See it? Aw, don't be a prick. Do I gotta figure out this technically? I might have to figure this out technically. Hold on. Either I have to do like display. Don't be a butt. You will get mad. Ah, yes, I did it. Ah, freak. So, welcome to my small demo that we're playing on stream of Fix 'em Up. Fix 'em Up is about a individual who's basically moving into a new town and trying to fix their life. Yeah. I'm actually debating adding a bunch of male characters to this too, and then making it double play. But for right now, we have my 6, 7 female characters here. But I'm actually debating it. I might make this a two-sided game, and for the gays, for you people there too. I might. We'll see. Or it might just stay for this right now. 6 or 7? 6 or 7, yes. I suck at playing Honey Pop, and now girls hate me, or... What the freak? Hello, we're Nintendo fan again. Oh, my bad. 01001 equals if. So, welcome to Fix 'em Up. Yes, as you can see here, we'll have a little emblem everywhere. I made this logo myself recently. I thought this looked pretty good. We have our different buttons here for quit and the start. I had to make sure I clicked the start one because there are some bugs still that I'm working through this. Meet my cast of characters that you guys have got to see the art of last week. We have Maya the mechanic here. She's a little bit of a fox. We have Rena, the librarian. She's a little bit of a bear. We have Vanessa, the professor. She is a little bit of a rabbit. Furry, let's go! You almost got your semi. We have Chloe, the photographer. She's a little bit of a cat. Base Vanessa. We have Trish, the model. She's a little bit of a pig, but I don't mean it in the offensive way. We've got Nova, the streamer. This is the embodiment of everything I see whenever you guys tell me about your streamers. You're welcome. And last but not least, we have Trixie. Little bit of a sloth. she's a NEET. She doesn't have a job. So, you are going to be able to play on my game with one of the 7 cast members that of your choice to basically get through a bunch of levels. It is a match 3 game where you're going to basically get to know and learn and get affection points and romance up one of the characters if you're choosing. Once you get through 1 through, I'm planning to make it like 1 through 40 levels and maybe additional ones later, depending on the funding we get for this game. I might need to start a Kickstarter, or you could donate on the coffee if you like. But 1 through 40 characters. These characters will most likely, based off the way that I did my art on Monday, or last Monday, get different outfits. You'll get to meet them personally and have a little bit more of like growing affection through each match. You'll be able to get to know them a little bit more, conversate with them. I'll have a couple of choices like yes, no answers that can raise affection and other things like that. But we'll start off with Maya, our main girl of the game. Right now, this is my UI, but it's just a placeholder UI. I'm either going to figure out how to do better background art, or I'm going to end up hiring a background artist, depending on if I get this funded with the question, Mr. Streamer. Go ahead. You may give me a question, EMT. Background artwork at a certain point. Just making this level select almost blew my brain away like 3 times. Who's my favorite? Actually, it's probably Maya or Trish. It might be Maya or Trish. I have a favorite of these. We're going here. So this is basically going to sprawl out. I'm probably going to make it a little bit more city aesthetic for this, but for right now, these are our placeholders. I'm going to go through 1 of the levels we have so far. Yeah. So as you can see here, we've got a countdown timer. We have our scoreboard, and then we have our move set and our character here. What's eventually going to happen is when you get matches in the game, you'll be able to see the character kind of react, and then have little conversation bars pop up depending on what you're doing. We have a couple of different pieces here. I can't pause the game because I have not made a pause feature yet. We have a red wrench, we have a blue camera, we have a green pencil, we have a yellow controller, and then we have pink sparkles or pizzazz. All these different pieces, as you know in these kind of games, you match up and try to get as many points as possible. I'm going to let the timer go out at a certain point if it does. But not only do I have that right now, we also have a bomb mechanic. Now, it doesn't have an animation yet, but it does. Look at the 3x3 squares here. Delete 3x3s. So, you can match up and get these things out of the way. I love these kind of games. This is probably one of my favorite type of games to play passively, like to kind of turn my brain off and just have some fun. It's kind of the reason why I wanted to make this style of game, is because it's something I actually want to play. I'm learning how to tween. I had to learn the animation stuff through Chatgpt. The tweening is very difficult, but it looks really nice. The bounce, the polish, the coloration. Let's try to get another bomb, if I can get one again. Why are all the wrenches right here? I'm about to lose my score, but it's worth it. Wrench. There. What I'm actually planning for this to do now is be fireworks. And we'll go to that reason later today when I pull all that up. But it is currently a functioning game. There are... Okay, you Google let me soft form, create a comment, you get a bunch of free to use backgrounds that might be useful. Yes, I still want them custom though. That's the only problem with me, is I want them custom. So as you can see, we had a little game over screen. She pops back down. We have our little panel that I made myself. The buttons we also made myself too. We'll restart the level. I'll go for the win this time. Go there, go there. Go there. Characters will also get more points based off of their affinity. That's the only reason why I'm leaving the door open for more characters, is the possibility is I'll just put them in the same affinity as other characters. I just don't want to scale this yet to anything like a gotcha, because I'm one person. That's going to make me go insane. Go there. Get this out of the way. We have plenty of time. It'd be funny if I lost in my own game. It'd crack me up. I almost rather. That goes there. We're having a trickle down effect. I got 8 moves left. I wish I could control it All right, I got like 2 moves. There you go. Congratulations. Boy. So, out of curiosity, I was wondering, are match 3 games made with RNG of the assets? I believe so. So the beginning portion of this game, so the main majority of the match 3 tutorial I had to do was online on YouTube. The part that sucked is it was for Godot 3. So like half this tutorial, half the language didn't make any sense, and I'm also extremely new to coding. So I've made 1 game beforehand and chat saw it, but it wasn't nearly this polished. But I got through, I think I've done this now in like, it's been like a week or so. I got through his first tutorial in like 2 days or 3, and it was driving me nuts. So much. It's like, I think it's like, I think it used to be like initiate, and now you have to do like dot, instance or something like that. So how many YouTube guides spoke English? There's only like 1 guide for this. There's like, no, I take it back. There's a couple of different guides, but they didn't have the same aesthetic I wanted. They were very like unique match 3, and by unique, I meant I don't think they were that good, or at least I don't really enjoy them that much. So I was going a little insane. I learned how to make a win screen UI, a lose screen UI, a UI in general, how to get the points to count and not, and yada, yada, yada. It has been so much. It has been so much. And anything, if I try to go like, hey, Chatgpt, what the freak is he saying on this portion? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, how should that look if it's being rewritten? Oh, like this. Wait a minute. No, it's not. We just failed that 3 times. I need you to, what am I doing right now? Oh, eventually I'm gonna pay a guy. I'm gonna have him come back and just look over all my code again. But on the flip side, I also have, because that level does not have it, we have a level with different arrays in here. So we have different setups depending on the levels. Empty spaces like this that make it harder to basically get through levels, makes them a little bit more difficult, brings up the difficulty. But LE, AI will take over the world. Not with its current intelligence, no, it will not. Boy, it can be a helpful tool, but that's it. Anyways, increasing the difficulty, making things a little bit tougher to get through, but also making it fun and a little creative for your mind to try to grasp onto and get through different levels and yada, yada, yada. We're gonna go back to Maya again. As well as that, I also have, we'll show one of the obstacles, little obstacles that will eventually be a part of win conditions. So, because you're moving to a new town and you're trying to better your life, you're trying your best not to be a lazy bum. Yes? We're trying to figure out what new skills we can get. We're trying to figure out where our place in this, I almost would say, world or new town that we live in is after you've moved. So your biggest distraction that you need to start getting rid of is your television. So a couple of levels will require you to try to get through this and delete. I need a good match. Oh, freak. The TVs are too strong. Delete different televisions on the map specifically so you can get and clear your distractions and keep working on building your skills. Through each level, you'll gain more affection with characters. Affection with characters will unlock little bond stories. They'll also unlock different outfits. I think the game, I might start it off with 3 base outfits. Not the demo, if I make a demo for that. It will probably be the base game will start with 3 different outfits. And as EMT said, yeah, I might add in different outfits over time. So that should be fun. Any questions so far? Any questions? Question. Okay. Well, that's there. Questions? All right, no questions. Okay. So we're going to continue forward. So that's going to be there. We're going to get different levels in the background. The characters will have reactions towards you getting matches, and also another item I'm going to end up implementing into the board itself. So we'll go back here. Now the cool part is too, are there going to be any difficulty sliders? The levels are just going to increase in difficulty from 1 through 40. I don't know if I'll make alternate versions so like you can go back for a hard mode. It could be envisioned later. When's our lunch break? Not yet. You're working on making your life better. So in this demo, whichever character you pick will end up in the background here, so you'll be able to do your interactions with others. So far, chat, out of all the designs here, which one's your favorite? Who's your favorite so far? For Trish here. Every character that you want to play with will show up right here. That also took a minute too. Trish. Wow, I didn't think you guys would like Trish as much. Trish, Midnight, I'm not surprised about. Will there be any additional rewards for said hard mode? You wouldn't get out of hard mode? I'm not sure yet, because I haven't thought about the hard mode. I thought about making it more difficult. I haven't thought about the hard mode yet. Okay, well. Maya, I like it. So all characters will still pop up here. I also think it's funny because it looks like she's pointing at the timer. Nova's a bit of a dick, so I thought it was funny that she's like, look up at the timer. You're running out of time. All right. So a little extra additional I made into here. It's not much, and also the text there is not accurate yet. But you can go over to the side, and we'll probably have mini hubs across the world here. And I clicked into the mall. Now this just has placeholder background artwork of a mall, but here you can see a little bit about the characters. So Maya, forget the text that's on the first bar because I have not written that in yet. But she's Inujin. Basically, I got the word human or person, and whatever animal they are, kind of slapped down in the front. But I don't see any royalty. Nice ice princess, not gonna lie. Mechanic, Rena, city librarian, and then Kumajin. Again, ignore that part. That one's gonna repeat itself. Usagi-jin, a professor. We got that there. Neko-jin, photographer. Now you ignoring the question? Oh wait, did I? My bad. What did I ignore? Not you ignoring the question. There's a Trish with that as well. Nova. And then Trixie. Makemono-jin. Neat. So far, that has been my game that I have been working on for the last week. Buddha means a pig. The wording might change for it specifically later, just because we're also throwing things together. We're probably gonna have our own terminology for this. It's not just gonna borrow from a language, but that's there. That is there. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed that bit. The last part we're doing today that I have just worked on is a little read-along. Oh, I was just joking about how Eagle's like, just moving on there when you said that. I agree, I like her most. We'll quit out here. And then what I gotta do, I gotta probably redo this again. 1 second. So this is new, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm so looking forward to it. So my software I'm using right now for cutscenes is Dialogic. What I'm gonna have it do, we're probably gonna go, you turn on the game, you open up a new save file for yourself. I'm debating having all the girls have their own percentages, so you know which route you're going down when you choose, or how far you are in each route. The levels will still repeat. I'm not so sure I'm gonna have the levels be different or not yet. But with each level, or each couple of levels, you'll get a little cutscene with the girls. You get to meet them. You get to see what they do with their lives, and slowly better your life. Yeah. I think what I want with Fix 'em Up, and what I tend to like with these kind of comics and games, is I like that feeling of optimism. For a lot of people, when you feel like you're kind of starting over or starting anew, or if things just didn't work out in your previous life. You know what I mean? Sometimes you go to college for something, you're not so sure if that's what you really wanted to do after a while. Sometimes you start a job and you get fired and you got to do a brand new one. And sometimes you feel like you haven't even started your life off. Sometimes you feel like you're just a need. And you just stay home and you don't really do much. So each of them are kind of bringing their own flair about what they did to kind of fix up life, to fix them up. Yeah. But first, let's do this. Now I do apologize for me reading this because I don't have female VAs yet, so I apologize. I don't think it's gonna change stuff for like a couple of you guys, but I apologize for it. That's gonna be cool though. I do want to get voice actors. That should be fun. Hey there, you. New in town? Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Maya the mechanic, and welcome to my shop, Fix 'em Up. Oh wait, I left the engine on. 1 second. I'll be right back. And she's gone. We're happy to have you for this new demo. Oh, hi there. It's nice to meet each other for the first time. I'm new to this. So, thank you for visiting, and I hope you come by my library. Don't forget to tell them extra details about yourself. That was really fake. That joke freaked out. It was freaking funny. What do I tell them? I have all copies of Borkin's War of the Rings. I sometimes, Oh, Rena, you never changed, do you? You can tell them about how you used to play volleyball, but I wasn't good or any good at it. I don't think it would be that interesting. Or you weren't very good, but you were entertaining. The effort's what mattered. Oh well, new guy, you have another visitor. Lucky day for you. Everyone in town's coming. I'd rather not be teased again. I'll take my leave. I look forward to talking with you. And she's gone. Room for one more then? Don't mind if I do then. I heard you came to change your surroundings. I'll make a better life. You should come by the school then, cutie. What? I have much to teach. So much for you to learn. I'll have your mind whipped up in no time. Don't get the wrong idea. Wink. Or anyone would with the signals you throw around, Vanessa. What's the one thing you would let them know about you if you had to... If I had to take a guess, it would be that I'm the roller skating derby queen. Killer thighs like these don't make themselves, you know. I can't believe you sometimes. Why, I can't believe that someone like me exists either. But hey, only some of us can have it all. I guess I like Vanessa's look. Well, I have a class to teach. I'll see you later, cutie. Come by the class. She can be a lot, but I'm sure you don't mind, huh? She and I actually went to school together. Now, who's next? Snap. Oh, it's you. I didn't mean to startle you. I just wanted to capture the pure moments. Nice to meet you, new guy. I'm the local photographer, Snap, aka Chloe. Pleasure to meet you. Boy, Chloe was also new to town like yourself. When did you move in again, Chloe? It was, I think 4 years ago? So if you're ever feeling out of place or a little homesick, Chloe here is your girl. She's just like you. Oh, well, yeah, actually. I'd love to chat. It'll take me a little to get used to talking to new people, but let me know if you ever want to shoot some photos, go hiking, or, yeah. Chloe, you okay? Oh, look at the time. I better get to my next scoop. I'll see you later, new guy. She's a nice person to talk to. She really wears her heart on her sleeves. Well, next up is... Oh, Trish. Is she here? Maybe she... Sorry, Trish can be very... Hey, Trish. This is the new guy? Yeah, this is, chat. Quick, type down in the bottom. It says player name. Insert your name. I want the most creative name you can give me right now. What's your player name? He went down. Bob, Mike. Night. Okay, that's now you're just trying to rhyme. This is Bob, Mike, Night. He just moved to the apartments down the road. Tyson. You know, Trish, it's not polite to just stare. Introduce yourself. Megatron. Come on, Trish, he's new. Fine. I'm Trish. I'm a model. Good. Maybe a little more. I'm really into fashion. Downtown or time in the cafe, and I do competitive karate. All right, I'm leaving now. Maybe we'll talk. See you around. Well, that just leaves 2, and one's definitely not coming, but the other, Nova, the star has arrived. Try not to drop your jaw, new guy. Begins to perform a routine. The local celebrity is here, so tell me, where do you want the autograph? Nova! Ugh, this is why I can't with you. Please, Maya, like you know anything about what's popular other than car tires. Hey, I'll have you know. Anyway, I know you're probably excited to meet Nova herself. You know I'm the famous streamer and idol. Don't let my cute face fool you, though. I also take time to help the poor and needy individuals like our car fanatic here. Speaking of which, yes, Nova, your car is fixed. Wonderful, Maya. Oh, you're just the greatest. Now, my little subscriber, I must say goodbye. Remember, your star loves you. Ta-da! Well, that's everyone, except for one. She tends not to come out much. And when she does, well, who knows? You're fixing your life. Maybe you can help her. Welcome to town. And that is your introduction to Fix 'em Up. Huh? Huh? I can't believe I've done all this. I can't. This is the closest I've ever had a game to basically being a reality. Did that change any of your opinions on which characters you like? Do you hate anybody else? Forgot one girl? No, I didn't. You heard her. She said she doesn't come out much. You'll get to meet that one, we'll just say through the game. You'll meet Trixie through the game. But how are you feeling? Let me know. Or let me know. Any favorite changes? 700,000 copies on Steam now! Oh my god, okay, my bad. Thank you for the positivity on that end. So, if it seems like I'm a little busy, this is basically what I am working on and will be working on. I have to hook up levels and cutscenes to kind of give that little bit of a tryout. Nah, Trish is still #1 in my book. Eventually, we'll probably get stuff like, oh, we're not done yet. Hold up, I forgot. Honestly, it's good. I'm good at puzzles. We'll do that. So, one other thing you'll get once and these are just sketches, they're very, very, very light sketches. Eventually, after clearing characters, we'll almost say campaigns. Here's characters' campaigns. You will be privy to and have moments. There. Here. Make sure all the right ones up. Ha! That's funny. You guys were asking for the last girl stuff, and even when I tried to open it up in the art thing, it said no. You gotta wait. Sorry about that. Don't blame me. Eventually, you'll get to the in-game cutscene sort of stuff. Right now, I don't have sketches, so it's like a night out with Trish, or out by a dinner with a little firework in the back, or a fun day out with Chloe, little fireworks in the back there, or a little stage performance with Nova, yeah, a little bit out there, bike ride with Maya, little fireworks in the background there, or a date night inside with Rena, or a little firework out the window. And then last but not least, a little fun roller skating date with Vanessa. and possibly other artworks to come out with this too. So you're basically going to have a little bit of fun surprises pop up in and out. It's kind of the one thing, in my opinion, that like Honey Pop was missing, was a lot of fun moments. I still want that bridge. That's why I said a little bit more Persona Fire Emblem. I think Persona and Fire Emblem make it really fun to like bond and to get to know the characters and not just kind of be like objective focused the entire time. So you might get some surprises in there. If I do end up making a Kickstarter for this, I might end up hiring other artists to do their own little renditions, like you see in Nikkei or like you see in Girls Front Line. Occasionally it'd be my own art, and then occasionally it might be artists that I hire to draw little fun scenes between you and your favorite girls. Yeah. And as I said, these might not only be the last characters in this game. Right now it's going to be kind of there for base. They're all going to get their little outfits specifically, and it might be specifically from these events too, so if you want a certain outfits, it might be there. Along with some base outfits that I have in mind, and then eventually more upgrades to outfits and different things like that. That should be fun. All right, that has been our game presentation.